Well, the visas are governed by family-based categories for immigration purposes, and these visas and the number of visas are set by the U.S. State Department. They come out on a monthly basis. However, if you are the spouse or parent or child, and that means in immigration it's under 21, of a U.S. citizen, visas are always immediately available, and there are no quotas or restrictions that are placed on those types of visas other than normal processing. Now, I see individuals who are both in the United States, and I mean, let's say spouses or other family members, as well as those who are abroad. And the way that we handle those cases differ depending upon where the beneficiaries are located. So, for example, if someone is already in the United States, a family member, then that family member could adjust status in the United States. Whereas if that family member is abroad, then the individual goes through what's called consular processing, where he or she would obtain the immigrant visas at a U.S. consulate or embassy abroad. And we handle both types of cases. With regards to the types of family-based categories, as I mentioned, certain visas are immediately available. The spouses, the parents, the minor children under 21 of U.S. citizens. Those visas are always available. But the other categories and the numbers allotted to those categories are set by the U.S. State Department, in which there are priority dates allotted depending upon when applications are initially filed. So some of those categories may include the married children of U.S. citizens for which there are waiting periods, or the unmarried adult children over 21 of U.S. citizens. Again, there are waiting periods. Waiting periods sometimes depend upon the country of nationality or country of birth, because certain countries use more visas than others. And so even though there are waiting periods in these various categories, there can be additional waiting periods depending upon your country of nationality. In addition to the children, adult children, or married children of U.S. citizens, there's also a special category for the adult, unmarried children of permanent residents and spouses, as well as a category for the adult children of permanent residents. And that would also include their children and spouses, in other words, derivative beneficiaries as well. Those are the major categories. There's also one for brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens, but quite frankly, the waiting period is years and years. And there's no guarantee that that category will be around forever in the event that there is immigration reform. There are also categories for immigrant-related employment visas as well, but those are kept separately classified from the family-based visas.